Tim Brunel, skipped by Bo Baking, wins the import race in Itajai, a regatta that looks much more like a lottery than a real yacht race.
I just kept pushing and kept fighting, and then on the last leg we saw some pressure on the left. So we split from the leaders, and that worked out for us well.
After watching the 6 boats drift in super light conditions for nearly an hour, the race committee decides to send the fleet into the open seas by shortening the opening import lap.
I think it's going to be really tricky right from the start. We're going to have some quite light weather and shifty winds.
The stage to Newport starts in very light conditions, and the excitement does not come from the performance of the team, but more from the personalities who have the honor to actually sail on board the Volvo 65. Discovered in a beauty contest at the age of 13, the supermodel and star of the Brazilian TV Helene Jabbour is the guest of honor on board the female crew of Team SCA. The start is rather boring to follow, and the highlight of this Brazilian stopover will be remembered for the ongoing parties and the atmosphere ashore with the public who flooded the race village. This leg to Newport is very much like a coastal leg with some good offshore options to consider. After leaving Itajai, the weather will be variable, and the strategy will alternate between using the land breeze and offshore trade winds.
I think we'll see everybody sailing on starboard tack probably till the end of the daylight, and then at some point we all have to get on port tack. It should probably be a long port tack out offshore.
Once in the southerly trades, performance will be key before another doldrums passage and the final equator crossing for this edition of the Volvo Ocean Race. The race arrives in the great sailing city of Newport for the first time ever.